Have you ever wondered why the world is racing to control the tiny chips inside your phone and car? Semiconductors are no longer just components, they're strategic assets. The global demand for AI, electric vehicles, 5G, and quantum computing is pushing nations to secure chip sovereignty. Governments are pouring tens to hundreds of billions into domestic production. The U.S. CHIPS and Science Act allocates roughly $280 billion to boost U.S. manufacturing, R&D, and workforce training. The EU launched its own CHIPS Act, with 43 billion euros to raise Europe's share of global semiconductor production to 20% by 2030. In the U.S., TSMC is building new fabs in Arizona, backed by billions in federal support. In Japan, Rapidus, founded in 2022 by Sony, Toyota, SoftBank, and others, is aiming for 2-nanometer chip production by 2027, backed by government subsidies and partnerships with IBM and IMEC. South Korea continues to dominate memory chips, with Samsung and SK Hynix holding over 70% of the DRAM market, and SK Hynix recently becoming the top DRAM maker amid AI-driven demand. Meanwhile, China is localizing critical materials like silicon wafers, reaching 50% self-sufficiency, and tightening control over rare earth exports, leveraging its dominance in materials to reshape trade dynamics. This race is driven by economic ambition and cultural imperatives. Nations see semiconductors as the backbone of future prosperity and security. The US and EU are reshoring production to reduce strategic vulnerabilities, even at higher cost. China's push for self-reliance reflects a cultural emphasis on technological independence, but this fragmentation raises costs. US fabs cost 30 to 50% more than in East Asia, and global supply chains are becoming less efficient. The industry is fragmenting into regional blocks, each with its own chip ecosystems and standards. As satellite footage traces supply routes and maps light up with fab locations, we see a world reshaping itself around silicon. This great game isn't about territory, it's about circuits, sovereignty, and survival. And in the quiet hum of a chip factory, the future of global power is being etched in silicon.